man. On YouTube, welcome back to Living Life Fast. Quickly before we meet the owner to this insane M5, I want to take the opportunity to say if there's any business owners or companies that watch my videos and you're planning on getting in touch, I want to say it's really not hard. My email is in the description to every single one of my videos, info@livinglifefast.co.uk. you know, maybe you're a brand new business, or maybe you've invented some new product, or maybe just after some exposure for your company. I can definitely help you with that. For example, the slot I'm talking to you on right now can be yours on any upcoming videos. And also, don't be put off if you're not a car-based business. I can definitely still help. You know, I do have other social medias like Instagram and Facebook. So definitely send me an email. I promise you I don't bite. And this video today, I predict it's going to do pretty well. 1000 bhp M5. You know, and it's almost like a wasted opportunity for someone. So, you know, if you are, like I said, planning to get in contact, try not to miss the next one. Definitely send me an email. And yeah, I'll put you back in the video. Yes, Tommy.
Nice to meet you, mate. How you doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. M5, sack of orange.
Yeah, here it is.
Got a few little bits done, right?
I've done one or two things, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to go into a little bit of detail?
Okay, so the first thing you see on it is the wheels. It's got lightweight wheels on it, and then it's got under the bonnets some of the more interesting stuff. It's got pure turbo stage 2 hybrids,
oh, wow.
Big charge coolers, CSF ones. It's meth injected. It's running a lot more boost, like uprated drive shafts, uprated clutch. Yeah, loads
so
of bits. So
you've got like the full works. You've done everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wheels, they're from Imran, right?
Yeah, that's from 660.
660. Yeah.
Yeah, but I bought it through Evolve.
Yeah.
Got quite a few bits off them actually. A lot of Super Sprint stuff. So there's a Super Sprint exhaust manifold on there. I think it's the only one in the country.
Okay.
Super Sprint decats, Super Sprint back boxes that look quite nice on the back. And they've done quite a lot of the work as well. So they fitted the SSP clutch for me as well.
And what's the power figure?
It should be about 1000 brake horsepower now, but I've only just got it back and set up, so we still need to dial it in a little bit more and then take it on a dyno day.
So would you say this is probably one of the quickest, if not the quickest in the UK?
Well, before I put the charge coolers, the exhaust manifold or the turbos on it, I had the UK's fastest 100 to 200 kilometres, the fastest 60 to 130 mile an hour.
Okay.
And I had the best quarter mile as well. I got a 10.9 at Santa Pod. So
in the M5?
Yeah,
wow.
Got in the 10s. So I've got R888Rs on the back, and I do also have a set of Mickey Thompson drag radials to go on the back. And it's pretty much a case of keeping your eye on the tyre pressures and getting them hot. And if you do them two things, you're okay. Plus I use boost by gear, so I don't put quite as much power in first and second.
So what's it like in the real world?
In the real world, it's good because you don't have to run that power all the time. So drivability of it's like a normal M5.
So what's it like you know, when you come up against say like an RS6, or I've seen clips on your Insta, and it does look like it gets traction from first gear almost. It looks, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't think there's a car that I've raced on the roads that's beat me. The closest car is actually one that you videoed, and it was a black RS6.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah, that was back when my car was it had just gone to what Evolve called a stage 2 plus, and it had a slipping clutch, and me and him raced, and our cars were pretty much even. He had a little bit more pull initially, and I had a bit more pull up top, but the only thing that really separated it was the fact that I had a DCT box. Right. I was just, every time he had to change on the automatic.
Not as quick.
Yeah.
Meth injected as well, so that's in the boot as well, isn't it?
If you actually look, it looks pretty normal in the back.
Yeah. No sign of anything.
No sign of anything. They call it a stealth tank, and that's just hiding down in here.
Oh wow, that is really smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
Cut out nice.
Yeah.
And what is it, BMS, yeah?
Yeah, BMS, that's the guys that make the JB4.
Right. And it's got a JB4 as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the mix that you're running?
100.
100, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I really like these wheels as well, man. Following you, the road presence, you can see it's a little wider from the rear. Yeah, and even the exhaust tips look so nice as well, man. Super
Sprint make the exhaust tips and 660 make the wheels. They're 11J, so they are a bit wider, and they're 3 kilos lighter per corner.
Right. Less rotating mass.
Less rotating mass, and it just locking yourself out when you're driving around and braking and going around corners and that. Like, you really notice it.
Okay, lighter on the wheel, yeah. Little.
Yeah, yeah. Even in the steering, everything.
Yeah.
Open this up.
Wow. So you got is this the CSF coolers?
Yeah, they're made, so that's the Pure badge there, and that's the CSF badge lower down. So they're made by Pure and CSF. They're 25% bigger than the normal ones, and they also allowed you to plumb the MEF in after. So I haven't switched it round yet, but yeah, they make a big difference to the intake temp. So the car is running cooler basically.
Okay. And you got the Venturi?
Yeah, the M Venturis, they make a nice difference, especially up top, sound wise and performance wise.
So you've got the bigger turbos as well?
Yeah, so they're the stage 2 pure turbos. So they use the stock housing, but the intake and exhaust sides wheels are changed, so all the guts are completely different. So I've took off the normal metal heat shield and I've put on an actual turbo blanket so that it holds in the heat a little bit better. Okay. The hotter the exhaust side is, the better. So you try to keep that as hot as you can without letting the rest of the engine get so hot. The JB4 is running a custom map that I've made as well. Okay. Because they've got different turbos, they spool up differently and you have to play with it a bit.
So one comes in before the other? Or?
They come in the same, but because the internals are different and because the exhaust is different, what JB4 set for how they expect the turbo to build its boost, mine doesn't build it like that. It's a little bit more, very slightly laggy to come on, but once it comes on real hard and it just holds boost right up to the top. So
what's it rev to?
Revs to 7.
Any gearbox software?
The gearbox software is stock, but I have adapted the box. That's another thing I've done. And Evolve fitted an uprated clutch pack for me that's been bought from SSP.
Right. So was there any slipping before? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
There was?
Yeah.
Since then, fine?
Yeah, no slipping at all. Got some carbon splitters on the front. They're just like a visual modification. I really like the little corner ones. I don't like the one that goes right across the front.
Okay. Suspension?
H&R, just springs.
H&R, yeah? Springs, yeah?
Yeah, H&R
20
springs.
Mil or?
It's a 15mm drop on the back, and I think it's 20 or 25 on the front.
Right. So is it just for aesthetics, or do you feel
there's definitely an
improvement?
Yeah, well, I've drove a couple of these with stock springs on, especially at high speeds. They're a little bit more boaty. They move around a little bit more.
So now it feels a little more planted.
Feels very planted. Yeah. Brakes, stock discs, stock calipers, but I've got padded RS 29 pads.
1000 brake. What's it like?
It stops well the first couple of times, then once the discs and that get hot, it don't stop quite as quick. But yeah, it does. It's manageable.
Okay. All right. So should we get out in the car?
Yeah, love to. Yeah, great.
Come on, man, wicked. BSP problems here, guys. Whoa, that torque is unreal, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it, man?
Wow. And this is your daily driver? Do you have any other cars?
I've got an old 66 Mustang, a 1966 Mustang, yeah.
So you drive this every day, or?
I've got a van that I use for work and stuff, but this is my car, yeah.
Now, how long have you actually owned it?
A year. I had a white one before that was stage 2.
And how long have you been running it with these mods?
It's been running, I think I had it for like a week before I literally got it home and put the M3NTALs on it, put it that way. Right. I haven't mucked around with this car, I've gone all out with it straight away.
No hiccups or anything? Everything's been alright?
Yeah, slipping clutch, the gearbox didn't like the clutch at first, little things like that.
Jesus, man. When it comes in, it's like a overwhelming, like, I didn't think you could even lean on one of these like that.
Yeah, mate, 660 wheels.
It's weird, isn't it? Like, because it's throwing me, and it, without fail, feels like it's probably got to be the fastest car I've been in.
Yeah.
But it's not giving me. I think it's because I'm.
It's good, isn't it?
Jesus. It's like there.
You got a little bit of spool, so we sit here like that, and it's.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. You're working off an M5. It's a well-built car, isn't it?
It's a solid chassis.
You've got the DCT box.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's an M5, isn't it?
So the base map, what the computer's doing and the ECU's all in the car is all evolved.
Yeah.
But for me to run the methanol and for me to run the additional boost, all of that is done through the JB4. All the wastegate controls of the turbos, all of that is done through the JB4. So because the turbos spool up different, I've had to
basically reprogram the way that the JB4 controls the turbos.
Custom map to set the boost that I want.
Wow, man, the grip's well good. That is insane, man. Because you know what? Looking at the numbers, you're like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's bike fast.
Yeah,
but in a big family car.
Yeah. So obviously VMAX as well. I see the clip with Imran where your car, it just swung past him, didn't it?
Yeah, it all got a bit airy, all got a bit out of control. All down to driver error basically, and me thinking that in fourth gear it would hold traction, and it didn't, and it spun one wheel really aggressively. I tried to catch it and bring it back, but it spun that hard and fast that that was impossible. The injectors on these, they can only flow so much petrol, so when you start trying to run big power, you're just going to run lean. You can't get enough petrol in to match the amount of air that's getting in the engine. So what a lot of us do is we put methanol on, and the good thing about methanol is it cools the engine. So if the air is cooler, it's more denser, there's more oxygen, so the air's more powerful. And the methanol is real high octane. So like when you go in the petrol station, you've got like 95, you've got 98. This is like well over 100. Okay. So it's like real good fuel for the engine. Yeah, the CSF coolers makes the difference of like you can be doing a fast pull, and you'll actually see your intake temps drop while you're doing the pull instead of seeing them increasing. Yeah, it starts to hit that supersonic stage, man. Start ripping through the air. Yeah, I'm shocked at how it's putting the power down. I think that, yeah, the M5, where they just, I think with the heavier cars, where they just carry that extra weight, it definitely takes a little bit of that sting away. Yeah. Can you mention how much you spent on the car? Or is that just a stupid figure? Or? I'd rather not. My missus might watch it.
What's next for you, man?
Get the engine built.
Get the engine built, yeah?
Yeah, get the engine built on it, and
plan on keeping it for a bit?
Yeah, I love this car. Yeah, I've got no intentions of getting rid of it. Yeah, I persuaded Tommy to get in the passenger seat. Trusting some little black dude in his 1000 brake M5. I've watched the videos of everyone else as a passenger. It cracks me up.
Should I go that way?
Yeah, go down this way, mate.
It's in manual mode, isn't it? Oh, I put it in manual mode. Yeah, those shifts are really harsh, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what? Feels good, you know that with this wheel?
Pardon?
Feels different with this wheel, you know that?
Yeah. Feels better, doesn't it?
Yeah, and with that heads-up display as well. Yeah, these paddles feel nice as well, man. Wow, man. You know, having a laugh. That was like 10% throttle and like just felt like
Pulls you
like
back. I feel it pulled me back a lot more in this seat. No,
feel that wave. Wow. Yeah, don't want people driving this thing either. Really intermittent, isn't it? If anyone that's wondering, yeah, it's genuinely like a stock M5, like driving wise, it's a stock, but it's got an unbelievable amount of torque, like unreal. It's like a spaceship. I mean, I can't remember like the feeling from driving Nick's car. I didn't drive Imran's. I drove a stock one, but such a long time ago. But without fail, I mean, that torque is unreal. Very controlled because of the weight, but my god. I feel like a little kid, man, driving this thing. And these paddles are nice as well. They feel real, like mechanical. Yeah. These are upgraded, right? They're not stock, are they?
Yeah, they're like extenders on that.
Oh yeah. So you've got the standard shifters here, yeah.
The inside, yeah. It's just
yeah.
when your hand's not perfectly on the wheel, sometimes it's hard to find a shifter where they come right round.
GTRs are big like these.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to end the video there. I hope you enjoyed it. It was only a small drive I got, but like I say, I wanted to keep you lot happy. I know it would have been in the comment section, but Tommy, man, really appreciate it. Let me come down and film my car.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a heavy car, and like I've already said to you, like you can, I mean, compared to driving the Golf R, like the Golf R from inside the cabin, it's a much more, you get a higher sensation of speed.
Yeah, of course.
But there's no denying that looking at the numbers on the speedo, that we just, you know.
Yeah, it's very. It doesn't feel like it's going as fast as it is. Everyone says that, and I agree with that. I've been in a few older cars that have been like turbocharged and running big power, and they feel like they're going faster than they are going. Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, do you want to plug your Instagram? You've got social media and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, of course.
So if you guys want to sort of follow progress with the car, you take photos and stuff of the car?
Yeah, I'm always putting things up when I go to events and that. Like I normally try to log everything. My Instagram's Tommy Turbo with a 0 as the O on the back of turbo.
Yeah.
And my business Instagram is Velocity Tuning.
As always, if you did enjoy the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.